Well, it's November 1st, and it's been really hot today. Oh, got up close to 80. So this evening, we just decided to go out to a public spot that John and Eric actually scouted this morning.
For ducks.
Yeah, John came up in here looking for ducks and geese this morning. And it's a location we scouted earlier in the year. It's the marsh unit, but we haven't hunted over here yet. So without knowing much about this spot, we just decided to drive over here and check all the access roads, check parking areas and stuff for vehicles, because most of the hunters start showing up around Halloween, the 1st of November. Public land is usually a nightmare for the first 5-6 days of the month. But we came down here and we only saw one vehicle. Is that right?
I mean, saw one vehicle, saw a bunch of deer.
Bunch of deer. We saw a bunch of deer. I dropped Zach up probably about a mile from here on this road. It's just a minimum maintenance road. And sent him to walk down here, and me and Sean came around to pick him up and ended up with deer right in between us.
I saw 4 bucks on that road.
Yeah.
And then probably 4 more walking down this other old road.
Yeah, and I walked down there a minute ago before Zach did, and I found some boot tracks where people have been in here, but not very many. Way more deer tracks than boot tracks.
Yep. A lot of rubs, a lot of big tracks, not many boot tracks.
Yeah. So we may be back in here to hunt in the next couple of days. I mean, I just saw, me and Sean did, a good 4 or 5-year-old buck that any of us would be glad to shoot. It's just a good tip though if you're out hunting public, especially here in Iowa. 1st of November, everybody and their dog takes their vacation, their week-long, 10-day, 2-week vacation, those first 2 weeks in November. So what we usually do, everybody is fired up for the rut and wants to be in a tree stand, but what we usually do is get out here the first 3 or 4 days of the month. We don't even hunt. We just drive around and scout for the pressure. We came into this spot and got lucky. We found a spot where there is very little pressure. It's middle of the week, so most of the hunters probably won't be arriving here until this Thursday or Friday. So we might accidentally have a decent little spot to go.
Yeah.
Next few days.
Looking promising.
Oh yeah.